obviously you guys love lighting up the pad. Whether you want to fire away some more.
Yeah, I got a couple of questions there. Yeah, I got a couple of questions there. So I might start with Jay. What's the best burnout you've ever seen? Not necessarily, might have been by you, but by anybody. It's the best burnout.
Oh, the show before anyone else does, because I know the ultimate best burnout ever.
Right,
I agree with Matt already.
Go to Matt first.
I guarantee at least 4 or 5 of these guys will agree with me. It was when Mick Brasher said to Stephen Loader, he got knocked out in the qualifiers at Brasher Nats. Yeah. And he said to Stephen Loader, can you close the show for me? Yeah. And oh my God, I've never heard so much big block chef in my life. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I actually think me and Lynchy kissed that night.
We kiss every night, but that night,
that's a good point, though. I'll agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
The sound of that car, that was mental. Oh, it was insane.
It was. I remember that. It was a.
Here he is. This is Stephen Loader.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Loader with UC Smoke. Oh, what a way to close out the 2017 Monster Clothing Bash.
Bill, you got it. You'll have one. You've been around a long time. What was your favourite?
That's probably one of them. But that, like I said, that was non-competition. Mate, it's. You know what? I couldn't really tell you, really, to be honest with you. Like, there's just too many that you sort of remember. Like, but like skids that you've seen yourself. I think probably the Gramusa, when Gramusa won the Masters.
Yeah.
The last time he won the Masters, like, it was just. I remember when he stuffed up with the Ute the first time, and he done one of those angry skids that everyone talks about, you know, because angry skids, they are awesome, but they're scary because you're just waiting for shit to go left, right, and centre. But yeah, when he won the Masters, that skid was just like, it was sort of at the time unheard of. Like, it was like no holds barred, throw it around and get lucky, but mental at the same time. It was just, wow.
Anest Iwater. What is that, you say? Listen, Anest Iwater brings to the Australian market a wide range of equipment for the spraying of liquid coatings. Nice. These may be for automotive uses, both at production and refinish levels. They can even supply equipment for the beauty and film industries where it is possible to spray makeup, airbrush fingernails, body art, and spray on imitation suntans. Because who wouldn't want to have a suntan, right? Yeah. Canberra, ACT, home to Parliament House, home to the Australian War Memorial. This is an important place. Canberra is important. Telstra Tower, Fishwick adult shops, and in January, some of the best burnouts you'll ever see. We'd like to invite you to come to Canberra because they look after us and we want you to look after them. And because they look after us, it means we can look after you in January for 4 days at the best car festival in the world. Josh Bennis, Canberra.
You, Mick, yours was probably in your shed at home, was it?
Nah, for me, Watchy's already got it. When I asked Loda, could he close the show for me?
Yeah.
Bang, that one there. And I remember a couple of years ago, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 years ago, I was in the grandstand, had the platinum pass, Jake Myers and Deb, and they were all sitting in front. Lynchy come out, triple tip. And I looked at Jake, and we both just went, "Yep, he got it." That's a mad. Oh my God, I had goosebumps.
Yeah, I was expecting a couple of them because through our podcast, quite a few people refer to that one with you for you, Lynchy.
Yeah. Where's all the Lynchy fans? You like your rollers, you go like this. He's not called Loose Lynchy for no reason. He is one of the loudest, naturally aspirated cars in the country. LS Power. He went through some unbelievable amount of engines in 2013 and 2014. And that's the reason why he loves the limiter. He should be called Limiter Lynchy. We'll do that from now on. Oh, he's loose though. He's still loose. Limited and loose. Or loose limited. Whatever you like. Here we go.
Do you love your car? How much do you love your car? Proof that you love your car is if you look after it with the best car care products on the market. Maguire's. If you've spent thousands building your car, don't care for it with crap quality products. Look after it with the best. You should also use the best to keep yourself clean. Super thick and sudsing. Whee! See this? This is the best. The best! Are these ads over yet? Seriously? With Haltech, you unlock the power. With everything from universal ECU kits, plug and play kits, to dashes, gauges, merchandise, and more. Have a look at this. Oh my gosh. Have a look at that. Buttons. Nice. Haltech.com. That's it. .com.
What about yours? What's yours?
Well, we've touched on the loader one. That's what I was going to say. But I think
Yep.
one from way back in about Eastern Nats 2008 that sticks in my mind is Leroy Rees in Big V8.
Yeah.
Come out and
Yeah,
got
I
his
was there.
whole pipes glowing, lit the whole car on fire. It was the first time I'd really seen a massive tyre fire, and I thought that was unbelievable back then. So, yeah, that sticks out to me in my mind.
Yeah. What about you, Jake?
Me? There's actually the list could go on forever. There's just too many. But
There is.
one of my favourites was when Pete Gramusi in At Risk at Northern Nats, when he tipped it in, he just bounced
wheel come off.
crazy across the pad. I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, I was there that time, and to be in the crowd then, it shook your heart just to stand in the crowd. The engine just shook your whole body, and it just went through you. That was unbelievable. I remember that.
Jack and Harry, what about you guys?
You can't go past that loader one. It was just insane. I remember going to an earlier summer Nat, so I'm like 24 or something. T for tough, Matt Power.
Yeah.
I remember the hairs on the back of my neck was standing up. It was amazing to watch. That was probably my favourite.
It's interesting when you're going through it, just remembering some of the guys like Matt Power and Leroy, all those guys that sort of, I don't know, they're still around, but they're not in the top set.
There was a few guys that touched on Gramusa. There was another one of his that was a hair stand up moment. Gazanats over in WA when he had the F truck and it had the massive cube blown injected thing in it. I was actually standing down in the bar, and I don't know many guys are aware of how Collie's set up. So Collie, there's grandstands either side. and then at the end is the bar. And like those WA guys know how to party. And that day that Gramusa come out and rev that big block to, I don't know what, it was amazing. It like literally changed the beat of your heart. And the guys in the bar were like gonna rip the fence off. That's how crazy they were going. That was another killer skid for me. Just to be there in person and to have that experience, it like seriously shook you up. Like it was awesome.
What is canna, you ask? I'm going to read this to you. Hang on. Canna is the Dutch expert in cultivating your favourite crops. Eh? The green stuff. I mean capsicums, tomatoes. Welcome to a new way of growing that is all about passion, love for plants, and achieving the best results in the easiest way. Canna. Whether it's capsicums, roses, broccoli, or anything else plant-based, eh? Visit canna.com.au. Hang on, I've got another bottle here. Brown stuff. Let's have a smell. I'm the first to open this. Yeah, man. Oil change, rattle gun, gaskets, a battery, disc brakes, spark plugs. What do you need? Burson Auto Parts have more than 180 auto parts stores in Australia. They've been in the game for around 50 years. Don't turn up at Summer Nats in January with a box. Get that sorted, mate. Get your car fixed, repaired, ready to smash skids. You don't want to blow a wheel bearing on Skid Row, eh? You want to smash tyres like a mad dog. If you need help, call 1300 Burson or visit burson.com.au. Now,
as you said, really angry. Right, you was?
Yeah, 100% loaders, Brash Nuts. That's up there. Matty James too, Northern Nuts. I think Summer Nuts too. Like he throws it around, big revs. Yeah. But one guy that big revs all the time. Rhino Pearson, if he f***s up, mate, that thing goes into kill mode, and he just that thing, and ends up being the top skid of the day when he gets angry. Like, that thing sounds awesome. Like being our engine.
Now he's come back. He missed the burnout scene. He's got to turn the scene. He's got an 8,500 chip into it. And he said to me, I'm not going to push it that hard. I said, it's rubbish. He's a little bit of custom work to get Rhino. A little bit of a nudge into the wall, but I tell you what, pushing the boundaries, boys. Indeed he is. Yeah, Ryan Pearson. Man, we've always loved to see him. He was in the little red car. Still rim on asphalt action. Still right. Come on.
and gentlemen, the winner.
I used to work in a panel shop as a spray painter. True story. I used to turn up to work early every single day. One day I was 10 minutes late. The boss said to me, "Why are you late?" And because I was a young smart I said, "You never thank me when I'm 15 minutes early." Not only did that go down like a mouth full of nails, I had to wash the entire complex for a week. And I was a painter. I wanted to paint. And our paint supplier at the time was PPG. These guys. So if you want to use the best paint in the world, don't be a smart to your boss. Be nice. Be kind. PPG. Get the finish on your car that you need. Shiny. Shiny. 50 years. That is years and years and years of making the best air filters in the world. If you need a filter for your car, air filter, cabin filter, oil filter, go to knn.com or go to your local stockist. Superior airflow, superior performance, superior.
Rhino loves the revs.
He sure does. And what about you, Hayden?
I think I got two actually. So one in New Zealand, one in Aussie. So someone that's 32, I came over and seen Inferno for the first time ever. In real life. And I can't remember whether it was the first skid or the second skid, but it was just mental. The sound, the look, he threw it around. It was crazy. I was just like, holy shit. But then there was another one. It was the first round of the New Zealand Burnout comp, and Lynchy and Watsy and all that had come over. Yeah. And so, I'd seen heaps of Lynchy on the internet and all that, and I was like, hell yeah, fuck yeah. And then, so the burnout pad's like up on this hill, and you drop down. And then just down the hill around the corner, there's a drag strip. And I think the burnouts hadn't even started yet. And all of a sudden, Lynchy comes flying down the drag strip. He must have gone around about 5,000 times because it was wet. It was raining, So this little blue Corolla, everyone's at the burnout pad, and everyone's rushes to the side of the hill to the drag strip because there's Lynchy going down the drag strip like a helicopter.
Warming up is very out of control.
So here I am out of my little standard SS canned Commodore and going in the wet, going, yeah, boy, that's how you do it. And then you see Lynchy in the rain, just spinning like a helicopter down the drag strip, So.
For the first time's made the top 10. And if you haven't seen this car skid before, check this out. Big, blown, powerful, and hits the pad hard and fast.
Big revs. I could tell Tommy was super, super nervous.
Wow.
The plan of attack, well, we'll see where it goes. That's the plan of attack. And I'll tell you, where's it gone? Everywhere so far. Huge
start for Thomas Beltrame right now, Jace.
Dude, off the freaking hook is how we would explain this one.
Needs to use some more pad here. Got to get that car moving. Everything else has been perfect. Now he gets it moving. That's okay.
Now he uses the rest of the pad.
Oh.
Listen to the sound, the noise, the ferocity and anger from that 500 plus cubic inch blown and injected engine. The crowd are loving it. I'm loving it. I know Chad's loving it as well. And the tyres are done. Nothing left from this FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser with young Tommy Beltrame from South Australia. Chad, what a skid.
That's a jaw dropper.
You get around to a few events. What's your favourite?
Well, I kind of wish I'd gone first because that Brashenat's load of burnout, the noise was just ridiculous. But I actually saw something that I thought was 99% as close to the perfect burnout as you could get, except he touched the wall by a tiny amount, and that was Summernats a couple of years ago, Phil Kerjean's burnout in the wagon, and it was, I think, the year before he'd had a shocker, the year before that he'd done okay, but it was absolute. It was I think it was a Masters skid, Phil will correct me if I'm wrong, and it was as close to the perfect burnout that I've ever seen. From tip-in speed to aggression to using the pad to smoking the whole Summernats burnout pad out, it was insane. And there was just one little dunk, and that at that level, that wrecks at 10 points is, 1 point is enough to drop you 6 places. And that was just about as close to a technically perfect burnout as I've ever seen. The lunatics like you know, every Corolla driver on earth. They're super entertaining, but from a point scoring burnout, that just, and I watched it from the commentary box. I was standing behind Jason Bean looking down, and he's talking, and when he switched the mic off, we all just looked at each other and went, holy shit, what could have been? That was unreal.
And now Phil Cugine, another guy you could almost put in the same boat as Fred Watson. Been close to taking up the top prize. Been inside the top 10 before. One of the best presented cars in the top 10 as well.
This man, well, he is here because he won the Summer Nats Burnout Championship in 2018. Had automatic selection to come into the Burnout Masters field. And then look at the smoke. He is serious. Of course, small block Chevrolet, we see so many big blocks these days. Still retains and runs the small 377 Cuba.
Oh no, he's hit the wall again with the right rear. Similar to the last time we saw him in the Masters, but it happened at the other end of the pad with the other side of the car. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Is that the moment for Tough Street?
Was seen earlier out in the year out at Red Centre Nats. And now that foot buried hard up against the engine bay firewall.
Bang. In unison, the rear tyres let go. It was a great skid for Tough Street.
Can't believe that he has touched the wall again.
It's only so minor. Look at that.
Well, that's right. It's not showing any damage on the rear.
That's great because it's one of the best presented cars you'll ever see. The airbrush work with this car is amazing.
Multiple Tough Street Award winner here at the Street Machine Summer Nats.
Gee, I don't know, Jace. It was a big skid until that point.
Street Machine. If you don't read Street Machine, follow their YouTube channel or visit their website for great content. What are you doing with your life? Nothing. That's what you're doing. For all the latest on all things Street Machine, visit your local newsagent, buy a magazine subscription on their website now. They got all sorts of mad stuff. Turbo taxis, LS-powered MX-5s, and the best street machines Australia has to offer. Do it now. Got a Holden, got a Ford, got a Chrysler. Do you have a sick VL, a hectic VK, a VB, a VC, a Mang Mang VN, an XW, an XY, an XT, an XA, an XC, a Tory, a Rana? Yes, I know they're the same thing. Whatever you got. If it's rare spares do bits for it. So if you love bits and bobs and pieces and parts, visit their website for a full catalogue and more. More bits, more bobs, more parts, more pieces. All of it.
rsp.net.au.
One of the craziest moments I saw was really early days of summer. I'd seen Victor Bray, and as soon as he got it in the loop and it'd go around and blow the leg hairs off your legs and your eardrums, just the intensity of a drag car going around like that. Absolutely, surely it left a memory in everybody's that ever attended Summer Nats and he did that. Absolutely nothing.
Big car. Yep, 1,000 horsepower. This is amazing. I just don't believe. Every time I see this, I don't believe it. He's blowing smoke, but he still must be doing at least 60 miles an hour. And do the crowd love it, mate?
Oh, absolutely. They'd all love to have that.
Sure.
The demo skids and stuff, yeah, they were pretty cool. Some of the demo skids that were down there back in the day, even with Brett Stevens' days and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right,
demo skids have changed now.
Yeah, the thing with demo skids is now that the skids have evolved so much, the skids themselves are probably above the demo skids.
They are.
You know?
They are, and that's why there's less and less.
Who remembers the demo skid that Peter Brock did at Summer Nats?
The Momo.
Momo Ute.
Yeah.
No, Roman Autotech Ute, yeah.
We don't usually pay much attention to V8 Commodore Utes, but Canberra's Summer Nats 12 was the final public burnout of the Roman Autotech beast, and we were curious what all the fuss was about. Also on hand for the occasion, a novice driver with no previous burnout experience, Peter Brock.
What's his name?
Electing to observe first as a passenger, he seemed to learn quickly. Then changed seats at the crowd's suggestion, while they waited patiently for $6,000 worth of 20-inch tyres to go up in smoke. So he just hung on. As expected, a 700 horsepower alcohol-burning supercharged 8.2-litre Chevy V8 had no problem making a bit of smoke. Brock gave the impression he'd driven high-powered Commodores before.
Making a guest appearance, showing that he can do good things for you.
Even the track announcer was getting into it.
Brocky is really one of us.
Guess that means we're all retired motor racing champions.
Peter Brock, the most famous Australian motor racing icon of all time. On ya, Brocky.